Hello, everybody. DBD here, back with another episode 4 of the long, dark interloper with no feats. Alright, so I decided to disable the in-game music, and what this is going to allow me to do is keep the sound of my footsteps, my lantern, wildlife, and weather whenever I create a traveling montage to a new area. Because the in-game music was, as I told you in the last episode at the beginning, it was overlapping with the music, the long dark tracks that I would selectively insert into the editing process. So now there will no longer be a conflict, allowing for much smoother, much smoother montages. I'm sorry, I'm not used to using the word montage, so it seems kind of weird. Alright, but I have packed a lot for the road. So here's the changes I've made. We are no longer carrying our rosehip teas. Instead, what we have is 8 prepared birch bark for hot drinks. I've put all of our medicine items in here, everything related to health regeneration and wound or illness treatment. And we have some things decorating the table here. We refueled our lantern back up to full. And, that's pretty much the highlights. Now, I've also packed all 12 of these cured birch saplings and our feathers. And what we're going to want to do is stop at as many places as possible on the way to get as many feathers as possible, because that's our bottleneck for arrow production. Other than that, though, I did some checking in our document, and we have simple tools at several places. Most notably, we have 2 sets of simple tools at Carter Hydro Dam. So we'll be able to repair our hacksaw when we go there. But, we'll need to collect more scrap metal in order to do our forge run. So, on the way back to Forlorn Muskeg, we are going to be making sure that we're gathering feathers, arrowheads, whatever saplings we can carry. We don't want to end up too encumbered. We'll obviously have to use, discretion. But we do have a lot of food that we can continue to eat. And as we eat it, we will shed more weight, starting with these pinnacle peaches. So, we're in a pretty good place. Alright, so I'm going to take these green maple saplings, I think, because I was doing some checking, and in the recipe to craft the travois, you actually require those saplings. So let's see if we can find the travois somewhere in here. Yeah, right here. You need 4 maple saplings, and that's pretty expensive, but, it's something we can do. But for now, we're going to leave those there. And we are going to create a little stockpile somewhere, because we have a stop to make before we go. And that stop is to make sure we've grabbed the magnifying lens that I found, but unfortunately passed over in the last episode. I didn't really realize it was there, right? So we're going to go back and grab it. And yeah, we're just going to make sure we have it, because you shouldn't really be leaving a mag lens behind, right? That's crazy. So we're also going to drop some food here, just to clear our inventory a little bit, make sure it's not too heavy. And we will keep some pinnacle peaches on us, the lowest condition ones. Alright, so I mean that should do. There is some coal that I'm going to want to grab while I'm up there, but I don't need much, right? We really don't need that much. That's quite a lot of food. Alright, let's be quick about it, though. We don't want to let that food deteriorate too much. Alright. Yeah. We're gonna go grab that mag lens. I think I remember where it is. Beautiful sunrise, eh, guys?
It's making my head feel thick.
Even if it is somewhat of a cold day.
Never felt so cold in my life.
By the way, guys, I forgot to mention it before, but don't forget to check the pinned comment down below for the word of the day and a health cookie. Damn, we can take all that.
Can you eat trees?
Ah, son of a bitch. Well, that's just a sprained wrist. That doesn't matter much. There's that wolf. Yeah, up here. Alright, this is very level terrain. You can easily get up here. And then you bypass that wolf spawn completely. Very useful. Now we do a rope climb and we'll have the mag lens. And we can fast track it back because we already grabbed the coal that we wanted.
I'm weak.
Alright, this is the cave. This is where we'll find it. Here it is. Oh man, the elusive mag lens. Alright, 52%. It's better that we have it, huh? Oh god. Holy shit. Yeah, I screwed that up really hard. But we're okay. We're still alive. Surprisingly, that was one hell of a fall. We lost half our health to that. It's our clothing looking. Not too bad, considering. Alright, let's keep going. Okay. Well, not bad. Oh, fuck.
Can't feel my feet.
Hang on, I got this. Sprained ankle. I can see it now, man. I'm not gonna end up dying to a blizzard or a wolf struggle. I'm gonna end up dying to a rope climb that I fucked up.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Alright, guys. So, despite an extraordinarily laughable rope climb fuck up, we made it here safely. We're okay. I have saved the changes to our stash here. Alright, we've collected our food. We need water. Okay. We'll make use of some of the cedar that we have in here. And we are going to try and double time our water production. Okay.
That's done.
As long as we keep an eye on both fires, we can make a lot more water much more quickly. Let's drink a soda. And then research for an hour. Actually, honestly, the field dressing your kill, I don't even care about skinning experience that much. So I suppose we won't even bother doing research. Let's just make sure we're keeping an eye on both fires. Alright, and while we're at it, we're gonna make sure we have some prepared birch bark teas on us. Alright guys, check that out. We have an entire flask of birch bark tea prepared, so we won't need water whenever we need to warm up those teas. What do you guys think? You think it's cold enough for me to... maybe. Hang on. Nope. Alright. Let's shove a stick in there. I honestly think this is probably good enough. Well, we certainly don't need that fire anymore. We can just use this one. Alright. How much water is that? 10 liters. We are going to prepare... Well, you know what? We'll prepare these herbal teas and this tin of coffee at a different place. Any place where we don't currently have enough. Hang on, let me refer to our document and see what place is lacking in tea and coffee. Alright guys, I've referred to the list. We may as well prepare the coffees here, because every region that matters, we have a stockpile of coffee. But there is no prepared herbal tea in Pleasant Valley, I think. So we'll prepare the tea in Pleasant Valley and leave it there. Alright, it's all gone now. Level 3 in cooking. Right on. And I've barely even worked for that. Like, you get that organically just by cooking all of your teas and coffees. Now, hopefully this doesn't evaporate. I'd like to wake up to this water. But the temperature, the ambient temperature might make the fuel outlast it. Alright, I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, let's get some rest. We need health back, so I'm gonna try to eat the higher condition stuff right now. It'll reduce our chances of food poisoning. We are at like half health. It's pretty dire. Our first food poisoning. When's it gonna happen, right? Can't believe it hasn't happened already. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna make a judgment call here. We are going to drink both an herbal tea and a birch bark tea to maximize our condition recovery as we sleep. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of extra condition back from that rest. Alright. Let's do it. Look at that, guys. We're just about full health. We are fine. Now, did that water last the night? Yes, it did.
I need to eat soon.
Beautiful. Alright. Okay, let's leave these painkillers here, because honestly, I'm not finding much use for them. Until I do. I think, as far as I know, you need these for broken ribs and not much else. But, if you accidentally burn yourself, you also need painkillers. That's right. Okay. So yeah, we'll take the lowest condition ones in case we accidentally burn ourselves at any point. We're gonna craft another bandage. Alright, I've updated the list. I've updated our journal to compensate for the recent changes in our supply and stock. Now all we have to do is leave water here and pick up our saplings and then make way for Pleasant Valley and then Forlorn Muskeg. Oh, today's going to be a very fun, very eventful day. Alright, we've got 18 prepared coffees here. We're gonna take all these, because we pretty much have
If I
to.
could drop any of this gear.
Not ideal. Our carry weight is pretty rough, but it's necessary. It is 100% necessary. So, we'll leave that birch sapling here. Alright guys, I think we're ready to go. We have a good supply of food and water that will slowly... You know, we'll shed weight over time as we eat it. We have all of our required tools. And we can grab a whole bunch of stuff on the way. Yeah. Alright. Let's head out. Making sure that we have a book for starting a faster fire. Honestly, I can't tell if it's an ideal time to leave yet. The wind is picking up, but we're just gonna go. You never know, the weather might settle down. Oh, I heard it. I hear a moose over there, so we're gonna do a wide berth away from that area. Audio cues, man. That's why you gotta wear headphones.
So hungry.
Alright, now this rope climb, I'm pretty sure I can jump down it comfortably. But if not, I'll just make sure that my fall damage isn't too significant. Phew. Pretty extensive route down. Alright, we're gonna try. Alright, we got a little bit of injury there. That's okay. Alright, we got no choice but to try to sodomize ourselves on this tree. Nice! I did not expect that to work, but it worked. Right on. And I'm sodomized. That's a win-win. Alright, let's take a look here. We're gonna grab these feathers. Alright. I decided to pass time instead of sleep, hoping that the temperature forgiveness might persist. Yeah, right. Okay, well, we still know where we're going. We're definitely going to want to shed our sticks. Either at Skeeter's Ridge or at the cabin at the base of the cliff. I might just make a stockpile at the base of the cliff there. So I'm going to make a judgment call here. We're going to cut through the plain, and we're going to go to the cave, see if we can warm up in there, but if not, we're at least avoiding the wolves near Skeeter's Ridge. It ain't too warm in here. It's warm enough to warm up. Alright. We're fully warmed. Let's keep going. And we're a little lighter now because we drank that water. Looks like the wind is picking up. I don't like trying to find that cabin in a blizzard. Let's hope one doesn't form. But we have to walk. We can't just start running because we're panicking. That's not wise. Oh, I think this is a blizzard forming. It's either going to settle down or it's going to get worse. Alright guys, let's keep our eyes sharp because there might be a wolf right here. We don't need to walk all the way down the hill. We can turn left right here and hop down, giving ourselves an increased likelihood of avoiding him. Where's the cabin? Shit, I was hoping I'd see it before the weather worsened. I'm gonna need better light for this hop down. Some climbs are a lot easier than others.
Dear.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're good. We can put this out now. Where's that cabin? There it is. Alright. Yeah, time to really enjoy ourselves here. We're gonna put the fucking lantern down on the shelf. Alright. We don't need any of those sticks. I brought a pair of crampons with us, you know, for our long-term traveling and such. I honestly think that'll fucking do. Let's leave some matches here. Little stockpile. So, 6 matches and 18 sticks. I'll get it marked, and then we'll sleep. Alright, that'll do. Let's get some sleep.
Food.
And we'll grab the stim in the ravine when we get to Carter Hydro Dam before our forge run. We got unfinished business there. Oh, weather's alright. It's not that warm, but we can easily get to the farmstead from here. So I referred to the list, guys. We are going to head to Pleasant Valley Farmstead, and we have another can opener there. So we can swap out our damaged can opener for the one there.
Can't feel my feet.
We may even have another hacksaw just sitting somewhere. Maybe we could swap it out the same way we're doing for the can opener. Let me check. Okay. We're gonna swap out our can opener for the better conditioned one in the farmstead, and then we're gonna swap out our hacksaw for the better conditioned one at Signal Hill. That's why you need a journal. You gotta document everything. What use are items if you don't even know that you have them, right? Or where you have them. I know I have another hacksaw, but it's in one of these 3 regions. I'll have to check each one. Alright, head on a swivel. A lot of wolf patrols over here. Alright, we've made it back here. Now, what are we bringing with us? Can opener. Leave that there. I think, yeah, we have whetstones and sewing kits in Mystery Lake, so we don't need to worry about bringing any of those. Oh, and we're gonna be traveling the world quite a bit when we're geared up. Oh, okay. Alright, a blizzard formed while I was sleeping, so we're gonna repair our clothing as much as we can. Let's go grab a sewing kit. Oh wow.
Just what I need.
A ruined can of dog food. I will not be eating that. Would've really come in handy earlier though, maybe. Alright. So what needs repair the most? These would make a huge difference if we successfully repaired them, but successfully is the operable term, and we have 1 leather. So I guess let's try. Wonderful. Honestly, our clothing's alright. I thought it would be far more damaged after those botched rope climbs, but we really don't have to repair that much. Yeah, we're good. Now, we do have a couple of books here that we could research while this blizzard rages. We'll leave the sewing kit. Okay, Wilderness Kitchen it is. I conditioned food first. Alright, the blizzard is over. Let's take a look at how much experience that netted us. A slight nudge. But whatever, we passed the time and we did it productively. I checked, guys. We don't have to bring any sewing kits, nor do we have to bring any whetstones, because we have 4 whetstones and 5 sewing kits in Mystery Lake. So that's just fine. We're ready to go. Beautiful weather. Oh, wow. Susanna, look at the sky. It's like one big, beautiful oil painting everywhere you look. Alright. I should have left the hacksaw back there, honestly, because then we'd be able to do the rope climb and we could swap it out when we got there. Alright, we're gonna have to climb up another way. Let's warm up and hit the road. These are the circumstances that I created for myself. So we're just gonna go with it. But it is very dark. Let's be careful. I'm probably gonna get a sprain when I'm climbing up the hill over here. But before we worry about that, let's worry about the wolf, or sorry, the bear patrol that actually wanders this area. We're gonna conserve our stamina in case we have to make a mad dash for a ledge or something to break his pursuit. It's so snowy, it's really hard to see. Anyway, I think I can climb up the hill over here. It's more or less beside the rope climb area. It's just really, you know, it's steep and it takes a while to get up there, but this is an alternative to doing the rope climb.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
With the caveat being that you have to avoid the bear here and wolves up at the top there. There's my sprain. At least it's my wrist and not my ankle. Well, there's the top of the rope climb. Now we just continue this way and we'll get to Signal Hill. My wife was playing on Stalker and she found a locker. You know how you can beachcomb in like Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, you can beachcomb in those regions? She found a locker, an entire ass locker, that you can harvest with a hacksaw at the edge of the water. That's fucking weird. You wouldn't even think a locker could float on the water, let alone land on a shore. Alright. Here we are. Last time we were here, it was really dark and we didn't have the option of good lighting. Alright, we researched both of those. There's our new hacksaw. Let's sub him out. That old hacksaw served us really well. Okay. I would say this is fine. We took the feathers out of here. We now have 33. It's only enough for 10 arrows, but we have more littered throughout. Alright. I've updated our list here. Yeah, we're not really compensating for daylight anymore in our travels because I know that it won't make as much of a difference at this stage of the game. Alright, so 33 feathers. Damn, our carry weight's pretty much balanced and level. Alright, let's continue on. Now we have to head to Mystery Lake, and from there it's time to prep for our forage run. Oh, I really don't like this, though. At all. These are not ideal conditions. There's a bear patrol right here. A bear can actually walk past this area. You know what? I'm gonna make a judgment call here. I'm not exploring in these conditions, or traveling in them. If the snow stops, then fine. But that's looking like it's on the cusp of being a blizzard, and that seems like way too much smoke that I don't want to get in my eyes, you know what I mean? So instead, maybe what we can do is, sit here with our dick in our hands and accomplish nothing. It looks like we're passing time for just a bit. Well, what does it look like out there now? I don't want to be passing time too long. We're just pissing away our water reserves. Alright. I think the weather has finally settled down out there. We will want to produce more water, maybe around the time that we've reached Carter Hydro Dam. This is just fine. You know, this level of visibility I'm more than happy to travel in. I mean, are we gonna take condition damage to the cold? Sure, but that doesn't matter as much anymore. With this vest, we're very likely to survive a struggle, even if we're at like 50% condition, so...
My fingers feel numb. So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
And we'll pass time just a little bit longer. There we go. Warmed up and ready to rock. Alright, you know what? Better safe than sorry. Let's do this the smart way. Come on, fella. That's it. Come on. Yeah, run away. Man with fire. Oh wow, I think I missed this. Come on, sewing book. Fuck. You gotta be real careful not to turn on auto walk here, or else you might find yourself plummeting down the dam and dying. Archery book? Oh, beautiful. That's useful. Okay. I'm good on the reclaimed wood. We don't need that. Alright. We've already looted this place, so all we really have to do is walk right through. There are some players of this game who remember when there used to be a wandering wolf in the Carter Hydro Dam. I'm not one of them, I haven't been playing that long, but can you imagine traipsing through here and there's a fucking wolf in the building? Terrifying. Alright. Well, we compensated for our mistake. We got that mag lens, and then we made another mistake with the rope climb, but we fixed all that too. And now we have backtracked through several regions, gathering all of our feathers on the way. 3 more green maple saplings. Yeah, we're doing really well. Telling you guys, you don't really need a light source sometimes if you just take out your bedroll. Alright, we made it. Here we are. Take the feathers and arrowheads. Let's refill our lantern. Alright, so far we're just doing terrific. This is going very well. Let's grab some toilet water.
I'm so tired.
Oh yeah, we left plenty in here. We may not actually need to produce new water until we get to the camp office. Oh yeah, we're fine. Only take what you need, right? And then you'll have what you need later too. We still have water left here. Alright, sleep well away from the wires, obviously. Don't want to die to that. Not again. Jesus, that was the worst playthrough ever. I was on such a roll, you know? It was one of those playthroughs, it was ages ago, but you find a bedroll, you find a lantern, you find all kinds of shit. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then you sleep on live wires and fucking die. It was pretty brutal. So that's 6.5 hours of sleep. And this should do it. Eat this can of tomato soup. Haha, yeah. Fucking Aurora. So if I was just sleeping on some of these wires, I'd be getting fucked right now.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Well, we're not traveling in an Aurora, so let's just continue sleeping. We do have a book we can research here. And soon we'll be able to hunt. So we're going to want to use up this processed food that we've got. All the processed food we've been eating the whole game. I'm surprised Mackenzie doesn't have a frickin' mental disorder at this point. Okay.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation. Anything right now.
There we go. We're almost fire starting level 3, which means we won't need Tinder for that long. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, I'd also like to research the Stay on Target book right now. Let's check our water.
I need
Alright.
to find food.
And if we need to, we can get more toilet water before we go. Actually, we have a leader in here. I forgot about that. We do have a leader just sitting here. So we're fine. We are just fine.
All I can think about is food.
Cabin fever risk, eh?
I'd eat anything right about now.
Alright. There's more archery experience. How close are we to level 3? We're pretty close, honestly. Given that we've never shot a bow, that's incredible. Alright, let's get going. I'm gonna want to update the list. Give me a sec. Alright, and lastly, we are going to take this cooking pot
Too much stuff to carry.
somewhere else. Camp office, trapper's cabin, one of those places. May as well take this scrap metal with us as well. Alright. It's very warm. We can pretty much just hoof it the whole way there. And we might want to rest up. Oh, right. Right. We have to actually go into the ravine to get that stim that I left behind. We'll do that now. While the weather's nice. Make a temporary stash here just to deposit weighty shit. Bring one of those. Okay, our carry weight's good for the climb, and we have some food that we can eat, and water we can drink at the base if we need to rest. Well, if we do need a fire, we can easily start one with a mag lens, right? Damn, it's getting cold. Let's walk over here. Oh yeah, it's a tremendous improvement. I'm basically turning a freezing walk into a comfortable one this way. We can make the climb down very easily, even if we're fatigued. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the climb down, and then we'll just rest in the cave down there. Yeah. We even have the crampons, so, you know, we'll use less stamina for the climb. Alright, we've got the crampons equipped. Carry weight is just fine. We have no worries there. Alright, let's go. Well, alright guys, we made it to the stim, but we're not redeemed yet. In order to be fully redeemed, we have to make the climb back up. Alright, our 7th stim. We haven't needed to use one the whole playthrough, so we're set for emergency situations. Now, let's get to that cave and rest up. And we'll shed our cabin fever risk. After we do our forage run in Forlorn Muskeg, we're not going to get cabin fever risk for weeks. We're going to spend a lot of time in an outdoor, technically an outdoor location. And our health is very good, so we don't really need to worry about sleeping 10 hours all in a row. We can just do this in hour-long or 2-hour-long naps. I think I'll do 2 hours.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Alright, it's time to go. Everything's gone very smoothly. But it is a fucking aurora right now.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
So, I have to think for a minute. When we're trying to get back to the Carter Hydro Dam, if the wolves are in aurora mode, then, like, I won't be able to scare them away, right? So I think we can do it. But if I see a wolf, I'm gonna have to turn around, go back into the ravine, and go to that cave to pass time until morning. I certainly won't try to, like, walk past an Aurora-grade wolf in such a narrow passage. Very unwise decision. Alright, stamina is topped up, and this is a long fucking climb, but we're gonna have to rest halfway too. Over halfway. We can get away with just drinking a fraction of the coffee, and we'll have to drink another fraction at that ledge, I reckon. Although, you know, these crampons, this is pretty good. We might actually be able to make it all the way up without stopping. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna go all the way up. Beautiful. And our coffee lasted pretty much the entire climb. That was nice. Yeah, we had almost just enough coffee drank there. Now, let's get our wool ear wraps back on. Alright. Beautiful. Now we don't need to worry about the Aurora wolves. We are very... well, we're out of water. So, there is that. Wow, it counts as sunny right now. Alright, we're starting a fire.
All right.
And it was a free fire. Very good. How much water is that? 7.38 liters. I wonder if you can drop the flask beside a fire and it'll heat up the beverages inside. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't think that's the case. We'll have to test it out later. Alright, we are officially redeemed for our Mist Emergency Stim, as well as the Mist Mag Lens. Now it's nothing but forward, baby. Oh, we're getting pretty heavy. 45. Yeah, we can't even sprint with this much stuff. But it's the water doing that. But you know what? If I can get us below 45, then we'll be fine. Alright, let's deposit some of these sticks in the Carter Hydro Dam and we'll be good to go. Well, you know what? Hang on. Let me take a look. The thing is, I can't sprint right now. And there's a wolf over there, but other than that wolf, we seem okay. Take 1 book. And then leave behind, let's say, 2 liters of water instead. I don't like how they... This they have to fix. So if I want to put 2 liters of water in here, it can fit. But because this stack weighs more than the space remaining in the container, it doesn't let me. I can double-click it as much as I want, and it doesn't let me transfer any. So I actually have to, like... I have to get rid of some of this water just so I can deposit some in the other locker. It's extremely counterintuitive. But it is what it is, right? Alright, so we now have 2.10 liters there. And, okay, 2.10 liters, 10 sticks, and 12 books. Okay, I think we're good to go. We have some carry weight to spare. Let's deposit this birch bark. And I think I'd like to take the antiseptic with us, just to leave it at Trapper's cabin. We will be doing a lot of hunting there. Well, I do wish it wasn't windy. Funnily enough, it's colder than it was before I passed time to make it warmer. Well, let's see if the weather improves if we just sort of pass time for an hour in here. It did, actually. It did considerably. It's 10 degrees warmer. Alright, now we're ready to hit the road, and we can walk the entire way. We'll be able to make a whole bunch of arrows. Like, our feather and birch sapling bottleneck is pretty much taken care of. Now it's just a matter of the arrowheads. And we already have 4, so... I like the sound of that. The howl did come from the direction I'm facing. I don't know if this makes a difference, but I'd rather have the wool ear wrap on the inner layer and the ballistic vest on the outer layer. Maybe that'll keep my wool ear wraps warm. Or, not warm, but maybe it'll protect them if I get in a struggle. I doubt it, but we'll see. Does the ballistic vest even take damage in a struggle? Like, can you repair it? I guess I'll find out. Later. Scared the shit out of me. Alright. Alright, we've almost reached the camp office. And I think once we get there, I'm gonna want to skin the deer at the top of the rabbit grotto up there. We are gonna want to craft a travois sometime soon. Travois? Travois? I don't fucking know. Sounds like a French word. You say, je ne sais quoi travois. There it is. The most central location in the entire game. We're almost at a point where we can ditch these saplings and the feathers. We have to get that stuff to Trapper's cabin, but then we can unload it. Alright, we need a moderately sizable container. Shed some weight. Right here. Dead Man Jim, we'll call it. Here, Dead Man Jim, hold this stuff, will you? Okay. Alright, our carry weight is decent. Now let's sleep for just 1 hour. I'm not too worried about the condition. I just want to warm up and be a little less encumbered, and we will go... Oh, harvest that deer up there. The weather doesn't seem to have changed, which is fortunate. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but I think we'll be fine. So if I was to have another playthrough one day, I might actually harvest the safest available deer near a Mystery Lake shelter, just to make sure that I have the deer hide and the guts I need in order to craft the travois. I think you need guts for it. I know you need the deer hide. Oh yeah, Zuzi, there's ptarmigans up here, at this place in Mystery Lake, overlooking the actual lake. Right by camp office. Yeah, ptarmigans over there. I don't think I'm gonna find a windproofs. Oh, right there. That's perfect. Okay. 2 hours? Okay, we're gonna need a fire. Which, hang on. Alright, we can at least get the fire started and we can chuck a coal in it.
That did it.
Alright, hopefully this lasts for us. There's the 2 hours we'll need, plus temperature reinforcement bonus. Ooh, the new skinning animation. Look at that, eh? That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I really like that. Alright.
Feels like night is coming.
Ooh, very good condition torches here. Alright, let's go. We grabbed everything from that deer, meat included. I could have cooked it, but we'll just leave a frozen raw meat stash outside the camp office, I think. By the way, guys, on Stalker difficulty, my wife found a mag lens right there. So if you're playing on Stalker, make sure you check there. Alright, what did I call you? Dead Man Jim? I don't know, but give me my stuff back, you thief. Thanks for hanging on to it. Alright. Move that can, put the cooking pot there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now, we're good to eat low-conditioned food, but we don't have that much low-conditioned food left. It's all good-conditioned stuff now. Alright, the crack of dawn.
I could eat anything.
So, how we doing on space? Yeah, we have to drop those so they start curing. Okay.
Damn it. So hungry.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna deposit whatever we don't need. And then I'm gonna mark it in our journal. Oh my god, there's lantern fuel right here. Look at that. Okay. Alright, apparently we have some feathers here that we have to take, as well as a cured maple sapling. Well, there's the sapling. And the feathers, where are those located? Here we are. A lot of replacement coffees. I'll take one and I'll take a tea to replace the one that we used. That potato's still there, eh? They do have a long shelf life. Alright, so we have to mark that. Okay. We're gonna dump these green maple saplings here. Now that we have 5, we have enough for the travois in addition to the, our first bow. Now I'm gonna check here, see if there's a scrap metal I can take. I think there is. Yeah, there is. We're gonna wanna bring a good collection of that. We can grab more coal at the Milton Connector Cave. We duplicated it when we first went through at the beginning of the game. We moved it so that it would respawn later. It's definitely respawned now, so we'll get a bunch of coal there for warming up the furnace in Forlorn Muskeg. And we're gonna take this antiseptic to Trapper's Cabin, as we originally intended. Okay. Other than that, I think we're good. Yeah, we are good. Let's, well, I suppose let's just head to Trapper's Cabin, but first, I'm gonna take a piss, because I really have to take one. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I took a piss, and now it's time for us to continue our journey. I think we're pretty much ready to head to Trapper's Cabin. Let's get over there. And then it's our forge run that's gotta happen. It's the crack of dawn, but that means we'll be traveling to Forlorn Muskeg in warm weather. Provided we avoid struggles, don't end up with big condition damage, you know. But, yeah, we got a plan. There's a wolf over there. I'm glad I see him now as opposed to later. Let's try to hug this wall, see if we can't avoid his detection. Oh, there it is. I think I can lose this wolf, though. Let's hop up here. Alright. We'll try to lose him at a different spot.
Cold.
I think we've lost him. So, just to show you guys this safe path to the trapper's cabin one more time. When you see those two rock formations and that derelict house right there, you go this way. And once you get to that rock formation straight ahead, you turn right. And you travel up the convex. Okay, here we are. There's the bear. I'm not seeing a wolf yet. We'll check this carcass, see if we can't nab a few more feathers. Every feather matters. Alright, we got 3 extra feathers for that. You know what? I forgot to mark the guts and deer hide that we left at camp office, so I'm going to do that now. I have documented the deer hide and guts that we left at camp office. Now, there could be a wolf here. Let's try to be careful. Alright. Looks like we're in the clear. We'll go to the trapper's cabin, warm up briefly, drop the heavy stuff that we no longer need to carry, like our birch saplings and maple saplings, and then we will enter that cave, grab whatever coal we can find, and then go back to the trapper's cabin. Oh, there's a moose over there. I really wish that we had the ability to shoot that right now. Alright. Nice. Even more saplings here. Alright, so 21 cured birch saplings, 5 cured maple saplings, and did we annotate the... Hang on, I'm going to check. Alright. I also marked at camp office the 3 maple saplings that we left there to cure. So, we've deposited... Oh my god, we have 94 feathers here. 5 cured maple saplings, 21 cured birch saplings, and we'll want to grab this scrap metal when we go. Our hacksaw's in good condition, so we'll be able to... We probably... You know what? There might be a locked locker at the place where we do our forge run. So, like, it could be locked, could be unlocked, but we'll bring the pry bar just in case it is locked. You never know what you'll find. Could be a research book or something, right? Anyway, let's fill this. So, antiseptic liquid is now here. We'll put the painkillers there as well. We have no other medicinal items. Okay. And we don't need all those emergency stims. We'll keep 2 on us. I wonder if our windbreaker jacket has lasted here. Yeah, it has. We still have that windbreaker here. Damn, that decay rate's not too bad. I don't know if you guys know this, but the best place to base up is anywhere where you can do beach combing. Because that way you can store your good clothing when you start making animal hide clothes. And then if your animal hide clothes break, you can wear the clothing that you left behind. So like our parkas, our Mackinaw jacket. And the reason why you want to be in a coastal place is because you can beach comb for cloth and keep that stuff repaired renewably, right? Okay, we're warmed up. Let's go grab all the coal in this transition cave here. All the coal we can find. Okay, I took a moment to update our annotations for Trapper's Cabin. We now have the 21 birch saplings marked, the 5 maple saplings, and our 94 feathers and 4 arrowheads. Once we do that forge run, an awful lot of the game will open up to us. One more, I think that's 7 coal. Yeah, alright, we got 7 coal coming through here. Now we'll go back to the Trapper's Cabin, we'll grab our scrap metal, and we'll make sure we have a sizable amount of coal and sticks, and then we will head to the forge, located in Forlorn Muskeg. It's the only forge that I know of where it technically is outdoor, so you won't rack up a shitload of cabin fever doing all of your smithing. Okay. We now have 15 coal here. We're going to take 18 matches instead of all of them. It'll save us a little bit of carry weight. We are going to be heavier on the way back than we were on the way here. We're going to scrap this windbreaker. There's one thing I kind of overlooked and forgot about, which is our need for cloth. So, oh, here we go. We got 1 piece right here. We can scrap the windbreaker. I'm hoping to make 2 hatchets and 2 knives. And we'll get 2 for harvesting this. So at the very least, we can get like 1 hatchet and 2 knives. And, we might find more cloth when we're actually there. So we're not doing too bad. Let's leave this unprocessed herbal tea here. And we will cook it when we get back. I'm going to mark that on the annotations. Alright, so let's get our sleep, and then we'll grab our sticks and however much coal we'll need, and then we'll go. Alright, hopefully it'll be the warm part of the day, the evening, to help us, help us get there comfortably. I don't want to have to rush through Forlorn Muskeg, but we do have the crampons, which will help with walking on weak ice.
I'm weak.
So, we'll take 8 of that coal. We may as well, you know what, we'll leave 9 sticks here, but we'll take the other 30. And we have 3 cloth for crafting our tools, and we'll need the scrap metal as well.
I can carry much more.
So we have the scrap metal, we have the 3 cloth, we may find more cloth, hopefully we find, at least 1 more. And other than that, I think we're pretty much prepared for this. How much water do we have? We can make more water while we're forging stuff, that's no problem. I think the arrowheads take an hour, so you can put a can on the stove, make arrowheads, and then the water is ready to collect after. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's hope the weather's nice. The weather is very far from being nice. Okay, hang on. See if I can't sort of jimmy the system here a little bit. Alright, let's take a look at how it is out there now. Well, it's pretty awful out here, but we should just get going regardless. We are full health, full condition. This is really undesirable weather, but it is past day 30, so I mean, this is just becoming par for the course, you know what I mean? Alright, if we can get over to this wall here, then we'll be windproof for a lot of the trip. Okay. -9. And it's not too bad. Alright, it's time to go. Hopefully that bear's moved on. I have a torch, but honestly, I don't know how good a torch is at scaring away a bear, so hopefully we just don't attract it. Oh god, the bear's right there. He's practically in our intended route. Alright, we're gonna try to find another way. But we have the crampons. Can I make this? I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. Alright. Let's toss this, get out another torch, and then drink our tea.
Can't feel my feet.
Resource management. Alright, let's go. Is that the... That's not the train track, is it? I definitely got turned around. We honestly might have to go back and just rest until dawn. But we have fire in hand. We can start a new fire and make it warm and try to rest until morning. We'll gather sticks around our fire location to keep it going. We've got plenty of little bushes and branches, so... Alright, we'll call that a mulligan, and we will try again in the morning. Could have been worse, honestly. Can always be worse. Yeah. Well, you know what? We don't need an accelerant. I wish we had a book to use, though. This torch is too close to going out. I'm gonna take out my other one. Last thing we need is to fail our attempt to start the fire and then use another match. Alright.
Come on, come on.
Alright.
It worked.
Got fire. Now let's warm up a little. And...
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
we are gonna need more fuel for this. No sprinting. We might need to fucking beeline it back to that train car if a predator sees us here. Alright, so we're gonna get a quick 2-hour nap here.
Fingers feel numb.
Oof, we need health back too. Not ideal. Not ideal. Warm up a little more, get a little more fuel, maybe sleep for more consecutive hours. Once we get there, we're fine. I'm not worried about it once we're at the forge. That's pretty autopilot, but we have to engage in very responsible resource management until we get there. Alright.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Didn't really make much of a dent there. Alright, we're just gonna have to sleep without much condition recovery. There's no way around it, but we can at least make sure we've eaten something so we don't lose health.
I might have to drop some gear. Never been so hungry in my life.
Alright. Let's just keep sleeping for now. And hopefully the weather doesn't get, like, horrendous, you know? We have leftover fuel in the fire. We can still go one more time. Alright. Grab a torch out of there. Now we can make it. Now it's going to be a lot easier.
Where can I find something to eat?
Let's just hope we don't encounter many predators on the way, you know? Alright. I can see the way clear as, well, clear as day, because it is a clear day. We'll be fine now.
Too heavy.
That is the rock formation way off in the distance that I had to get to. And on the other side of that rock formation, yeah, we can see the forge from here, but there's like a little dock and a trail where you can get more resources for the forge run. God, we can actually see. Yeah, I got so turned around because I thought every rock formation was this one. It was way too dark. But we're good now. We're all right.
Can't feel my hands.
All right, we made the run across that way, guys. I think I see it. The place where we can get extra supplies.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
Gonna have to take that. You can't repair a bow as far as I know. So the only way to get more bows after you've used all the maple saplings in the world is to beachcomb for another maple sapling. Alright, well, this is the place. Cedar, firewood, piece of scrap metal right here. Extra fuel for the forge. There's a storm lantern. We'll want to scrap that one. Or whichever one has less condition. Oh, shit. Alright, we gotta try to scare him away. There's 2 wolves here. Holy shit. You struggling there, bud? Alright, he's going. Now for the other. Got him. Alright, let's get in there. This is very dangerous. Son of a... This is so dangerous. Oh my god. Alright, the forge is right there. Right over there. We gotta get to it. We just had to scare away 3 fucking wolves, and now we're gonna have to scare away a 4th. Alright, he's going. Let's get the fuck in there. Now, as far as I know, wolves can't actually enter this outbuilding. They stop at the entrance. Let's get our fire lit. We'll use this accelerant to do it quickly.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Alright.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Okay. We have made it to the forge. Let's take a look around before we get started.
What have we here?
Take a look around before we go circling around here. We got a lot of extra scrap metal. Alright. Harvest this and let's safe crack this thing. First number is 10. Second number is 40. There we go, we're in. Let's see what we got.
I think I can use this.
Maple syrup and cash.
Thank goodness.
Rusty dog
need more of
food
that.
and new dog food. We can certainly eat the rusty stuff before a 10-hour nap, but not when our condition's this low. We got pretty beat up getting here.
Hope no one needs
Ooh.
this anymore.
A worn, thin wool sweater. Look at that, eh? Alright, what we're gonna do is make the thin wool sweater our inner. And make this one our outer. And then we can actually scrap our other shirt, getting the last piece of cloth that we need.
That'll come in handy.
Let's check here. Alright, plenty of duration on that fire, and we can get a lot more. There's our last cloth. Alright, we're ready to make 2 hatchets and 2 knives. Alright,
I'm not
let's
gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
let's get more fire fuel with the energy we have. And then we're gonna want a full 10 hours sleep. you can only heat up the forge to a certain temperature using other types of wood, and then you have to use coal in order to surpass that temperature. So we're going to try to reach that point with other fuel. Alright, we can safely get a full night's rest, but let's keep harvesting shit. Right, we got more scrap metal. And a shitload more wood. Our condition is tanked, but we're gonna get a lot back. What's the temperature? 78, so I think we're just about at the limit. And we'll have to start pumping in coal. Yeah, it doesn't go past 80 degrees. Alright, we're ready for a big rest. Let's try to tire ourselves out to 10 hours of rest. Let's temporarily dump shit in there so we can run. Okay, we're ready. We need a very good rest. So we're gonna take one of our birch bark teas and we're gonna drink it along with an herbal. Okay, we now have 2 health recovery benefits active. We have to hope that we don't get food poisoning from what we eat. Okay, we're good. Let's top off our hydration and get that 10 hours of rest that we really need. Beautiful.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
This blizzard is actually lucky. It's gonna extend our fire fuel.
I need to find food.
Alright. It is time to begin forging. Let's put some coal in there. I think we, I think that's enough. Now we will reach the desired temperature that we need. Let's harvest this while we have a chance. We need to pass time in order for all that heat to build up in the stove anyway.
Thank goodness.
Let the coal do its job.
Through another night.
Alright, I think we've harvested all the wood that we can here except for these, but this is our way up. So was this like several different planks? Yeah, we could probably harvest those safely, but for now, we're not going to worry about it. Let's start crafting our tools. Eight hours and 18 minutes. Alright. Knives first. Good. 6 hours left on there. Let's do another knife. Another blizzard. This will help. Help us conserve fire fuel. I might have to make a judgment call here. I might only make one hatchet for now, because it's the tool that you use less. Weighs quite a lot. Typically, you can interchange the uses between hacksaw and hatchet. And we don't have enough scrap metal. Like, we're going to want to make just arrowheads, I think, with the remaining scrap metal that we have. Given that we can't find any more around here. Not much more, anyway. So, let's start making some water. And then start crafting arrowheads. Damn, strong winds again. All right. And this is our last batch of arrowheads. Alright guys, we have successfully done a forge run. We have 2 knives, 1 hatchet, and 12 arrowheads, making 16 in total at home. Yes, and we have 1 more arrowhead at Thompson's Crossing, but like we're probably not going to worry about that, right? Let's refuel this. Craft ourselves a new... Well, we can't craft ourselves a torch until... Oh yeah, we still have that cloth. Alright, we'll craft it right now. Where's the torch? There it is. We'll need 1 more stick. So maybe we won't worry about it right now. We need to rest before we leave. We still have a lot of fuel. Okay. We need 2 coal just for standard emergencies. We will leave 6 matches here. Alright guys, I'm gonna mark down everything that we're leaving here. Okay, 6 matches, 11 coal, 1 book. We've marked it. So you can reach that bed from here. So even if you destroy all these, you can still use that bed. You just gotta be looking at it accurately enough. Alright, toss this book in there. It's additional fuel. Don't need lessons in practical gunsmithing in a world without guns, right? Alright, I just want to make sure we have over 10 hours. Like, I don't want anything going wrong, right? Okay. Now, our health is not good enough to eat our bad conditioned food. Let's take 1 of these. We're gonna have to eat the good stuff. And hope that it doesn't make us sick in a surprise upset. What's our calories at now? 650. Alright, we have enough calories now for a full rest and enough fire fuel to get us through it. We're gonna want to eat some extra calories though. We'll do cattails, just to make sure we don't get food poisoning from this point. Alright.
All I can think about is food.
Now, with the fuel we have left, I'd like to try to just harvest some of these. We have some more time until it's evening anyway. We no longer have any reason to leave this ramp. See, yeah, you can reach the bed at like a special point down here, so we'll harvest this stuff, leave the fire fuel here, in case we, you know, come back for another forage run in the distant future. Finally have a use for our whetstones, though.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Alright. Let's take a quick little check around here, see what we can gather for later. Oh, that's fucking cold. Alright, but we're okay. We're gonna want to amass a respectable amount of fuel here for the next time we come.
Can't feel my feet.
We'll use the locker instead of this. Let's make a little water while we warm up.
Die if I don't get some food soon.
Okay, it's warming up. We didn't start freezing during that harvest.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Alright, I gathered a bunch of extra sticks
Goddamn freezing.
for the next time we come here. But we'll take 3 and craft that new torch. Oh, the weather's starting to look a little shitty, isn't it? Let's hope that trend doesn't continue. I want a nice, relaxing walk back with decent weather and no stress. The walk here was hard enough. Alright, I suppose now the best thing to do is have a nap and then head out. Hopefully the weather doesn't worsen. Ugh, it still looks really awful out there. Oh, fuck. Now a blizzard starts. Alright, but the fuel's lasting a long time. Make more water.
I could drink almost anything about now.
We may have to stay here a little longer than we wanted to.
dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Alright, it's over. It's gonna be dark for the way back, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? Alright. Deposit all those. We'll take one for starting a fire in case we have to. We have the coal. Alright, it's time we tried to get out of here alive. Hey, scrap metal. We'll just leave that here. Alright, let's try to get back to Mystery Lake. Alive. Alright, I see the power lines, I think, next to the track. Unless that's a tree. It could be a tree. But we're working our way over there. I have to make sure I don't get turned around. Alright, I see the power line. We're good. Question is, do I go to the train track to warm up or not? It might not be a bad idea, but if a blizzard started, we'd just be worse off than we are now. Maybe I will start a fire. What the fuck is that? You guys hear that, right? Okay. Torch, come on. I hear, breathing over there. Is that wolf just sleeping right there? Or that bear? I think that's a bear sleeping on that hill. I didn't know that they slept on their route like that. I guess it's better that he's sleeping than chasing us. We have extra accelerants, so I'll use one right now.
That should help warm things up.
Let's get an hour of sleep. The fire will last.
Too much stuff to carry.
Alright. We're just gonna drink this right away so that we have the buffer right from the start. I'm glad we got this 50% torch out of there. And the birch bark will give us 5% condition back over the next 2 hours. And we can do as much indoor crafting as we want because we just spent a few days pretty much outside. And as I said before, altogether I think we have 5 sewing kits and 4 whetstones. So we can get a lot of crafting done here. But I'm definitely going to want to craft fishing hooks to use instead of sewing kits if I can. Get a little stamina back. Oh, that wind just picked up real hard. It's gonna blow out our torch. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, this is brutal. This is the good part of the game, though. When the weather is so bad that you're actually just always scared. And you never really have a dull moment. And every time you try to travel during the evening, you just end up with a blizzard. I love it. Let's warm up in this cave and then finish the walk. Well, it looks like we got home just in time. Another blizzard has happened. Can you imagine if one formed when we were trying to cross the Muskeg at night? Oh, man. All right. We have made it back. Okay, our forge run is 100% complete. We now no longer have to worry about it. For a long time, anyway. Now let's take a look at the travois. I'm gonna wanna... So we need 2 cured guts for that.
Need to eat soon.
That's still a ways off for us, but what I might do is go kill a couple rabbits out back here and skin them. Because then we'll have more guts curing here, in addition to their hides, you know? Let's do that. Where can we find some stones around here? There we go. Are there any rabbits over here? Yep, 2 of them. Really?
So cold.
You guys see that?
Just
You
wanna
totally
lay
saw
down
that.
for a
Like,
bit.
I just wasn't able to pick it up. And that's been a bug for a while. It's pretty irritating. It's a good thing I'm a fucking Stone Age sniper, huh? Now, where did this other victim run to? There he is. All right.
I could eat anything.
2 rabbits. Let's head back inside. Before we attract something that wants to kill us. Can I not skin them barehanded? As far as I know, they're not frozen. It would be pretty scary if they removed your ability to skin things with your bare hands. Well, this is what we've got for now, then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they were just, you know, mildly cold. The next one I'll probably be able to do with just my hands. So weird. Wonder why I can't harvest it with my hands. Maybe I need to, like, cut into it. Maybe if I remove this, remove the hide, then you can use your hands for the rest. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Alright, so when you remove the hide, you can access the rest with your bare hands. Alright, let's start curing this stuff. And let's drop the rabbit meat outside. Now, we can start crafting something. I think the best place to start would be some arrows. Oh, good. We can use the hatchet. It'll take longer, but the hatchet's kind of more of the throwaway durability tool. Alright. I think that's 15. Now we'll need some feathers. And we already have the arrowheads. Alright. We'll need light to craft more. I'm going to take a brief moment to mark the rabbits that we just killed and skinned. We could slightly offset our buildup of cabin fever if we step outside to process this old man's beard lichen. Alright, let's head back inside.
Can't feel my hands.
I suppose it's probably far too early for these rabbits to be back here. An aurora. Does that mean I'll have light in there if I try to craft right now? Let's see. Nope. Very strange. Alright, today is all about crafting arrows. Let's make as many as we can. There's 4 more. We're running out of food, guys. We're gonna be all out pretty soon, so it's good that we'll have the ability to hunt after this. Even then, we can't eat predator meat safely, not until we get level 5 cooking. But we can live off of, you know, safe meat. And we can just rack up a collection of bear and wolf meat until then. Right, we're getting archery experience. We're almost level 3. And that's something. How much water do we have left now? 0.36. Okay. Level 3 archery. And we haven't even fired an arrow. We got most of our arrow crafting done. We only need to make 5 more.
Can't feel my feet.
Alright, that's it for our water. Now, let's take a look at how it is outside weather-wise. I might want to prepare water out there.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
So that we get more out of our fuel.
Getting kind of thirsty.
This would be the best place right here to put the fire.
My stomach feels like an empty pit. Come on. Come on.
If we fail this attempt, we'll have to use an accelerant. You know what? We might have more tinder plugs inside.
Turned out pretty well.
Alright. Woo.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Well, that's gonna get boosted fuel for being outdoors in the cold. And this will help us to get rid of our racked up cabin fever. Not bad, right?
Looks like I survived another night.
And we can craft our final 5 arrows today. Oh yeah, shit, we might have overdid it. Alright. Now, these are our cans. We're going to want to take them. I think we can leave one there. We had a spare, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let's finish crafting these arrows. Okay, beautiful. We now have 15 arrows. Ready for when our bow is. And we have one additional arrowhead, but we'll just keep that here. So, let's mark this. Now, it is late in the evening, and temperature-wise, it's a good time to try and get more rabbits. So, I'm gonna head to a place where I know I can find some. But we're gonna have to try to avoid wolves on the way. There and back. Especially on the way back, because we're gonna stink, and we gotta make sure our ballistic vest is on. Alright. Let's wear it. And let's go. God, I love how even if it's the evening, it's just always 3 arrows down now. Shit, maybe we're not going anywhere. With this blizzard? I don't know, man. That's a little sus. It's time we started collecting more stones so that we can make those rock caches. They're basically lockers that you can build anywhere. Very useful. It allows you to make outposts out of places that don't have storage containers. It's kind of like a half blizzard, you know? It's not quite a full blizzard because you have visibility still, but we'll see what we can do in these conditions. I know where there's a shelter over here by the pond, but most likely we're going to want to grab these rabbits and then head straight back to the trapper's cabin. Alright, there's the rabbits. And let's watch out. There could be a bear and wolves around here.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, there's a wolf right there. We'll want to be really quick about this. Alright, we got 2 rabbits. Let's try to get them. Alright, that wolf is closing in on us now. We gotta be quick. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk here. It's not smart because we do stink quite a bit, but we're gonna go over this hill and we're gonna stay in that cabin because I think there's more rabbits there that we can get in one trip. Yeah, you see that? He's fucking headed off in the direction of where he smelled me. Alright, there's the cabin. Where are they, anyway? I saw one. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's get it. I don't see any others. Might be the only one. Now, I'm not safe yet. It's extremely likely that there is something triangulating on my position as we speak. Polaroid. Alright, let's grab these maple saplings and then head back to that cabin. Oh shit, I don't even have my hatchet or hacksaw. Alright. I'm detecting no approaching predators at the moment. Oh, there we go. See that? The wind was carrying my scent over to him. That's exactly what fucking happened. We gotta get inside, man. Like, that's... If a wolf is upwind of you and you stink, it's coming. Like, it is 100% coming for you. Alright. We cannot harvest the carcass with our bare hands. We'll have to get back in order to harvest them. We're gonna fucking smell on the way back. Alright, so I'm actually gonna start marking in my document where I know there's deer carcasses in the area. So, there's one deer near the cabin across from the pond. Oh, more food.
Just what I need.
Let's take a closer look under the beds, because there might be more food around. And we are getting low. It's gonna be time to live off of meat soon. Ugh, 5% dog food. Alright, let's drop these rabbit carcasses outside where they'll preserve better. And we're gonna try to eat this. 5% rusty dog food. Let's see. How good is our luck? Pretty fucking good. Alright. Alright, 10 hours of well-fed rest. We're gonna have a good health amount when we go back. Alright, we gotta go.
I need to find food. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, 40.37 carried weight. Ugh, this is gonna suck, dude. I honestly feel like it's a good, it might be a good idea to just... Yeah, let's go inside, let's harvest that pry bar for scrap metal, and then it'll be like morning. We don't need 2 pry bars. Oh, I guess I overestimated the time I'd spend harvesting that, huh?
All I can think about is food.
Okay, we have daylight now.
Where can I find something to eat?
We'll be in less danger as we get around. Less, but still a considerable amount of danger. I don't see another rabbit, and we can't harvest that deer carcass yet, but we did mark it in our journal. And if we do get into a struggle, then we'll at least have our hammer and our vest equipped.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, son of a bitch. We're already being bounded upon. Alright, let's get a flare ready just in case. I wonder if we can lose him in the hunter's blind, or if he just walks straight in there. We better watch out. There might be a bear here, too. Yeah, you stay away. Now I know where I can get even more rabbits. It's near the bear den, close to the trapper's cabin. It's not really windy, so we can keep our torch out instead of the flare. And if that bastard starts running, I'm gonna turn around, sprint away, light this torch, and then take care of it. We really stink. We have 3 fucking bars of scent, which means another wolf might flank me while I'm trying to get away from that one. I hate the scent mechanic. Like, it's realistic and I appreciate it for what it is, but it is so deadly. I hope that moose isn't behind me. Fucking moose on the loose, bro. Okay, he stopped. Sometimes they just keep running at you and they don't stop, and it's fucking horrifying. Alright, let's get in. Okay, we'll leave these corpses here so that they can thaw while we're gone. Let's warm up. And let's go get the other rabbits near the bear den. Hopefully that wolf screwed off for now. 57% on those fresh guts. That's pretty good. We can make our bow very soon. And then I'm killing every wolf in Bear Island. Every single one. And that bear. Fuck that bear. Oh, right. I don't want to forget. We should deposit all of our stones that we found. We don't really want to carry those on us. They're too heavy. We'll take 2 with us, just because we're probably going to end up finding a lot more, and we'll deposit whatever sticks we have as well. Alright, our inventory is managed. Let's go. That bear is probably going to, like, spawn in and materialize in a second. I don't know where the fuck he's gone to. That's sus. This is really sus. Yeah, there he is. Alright. Gotta love those beautiful sunny days with extremely high winds and biting frost. Alright. We know where we're going and why. Let's go straight there, but keep our head on a swivel because we are not safe. It sounds like a blizzard outside, but it's just really powerful wind.
I can't feel my feet.
That bear's far off, but we're gonna have to go back up that hill and to the right when we're coming through here because he's probably gonna end up smelling the rabbit on us. That's how this works. It'd be really cool if you could harvest bones from the bear den and make bone knives out of them. But that would kind of make it too easy, you know? Now, is that the only rabbit? It looks like it might be. I'm not seeing another. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go grab that stone. Alright, let's not miss this time. We're just freezing out here as long as we keep missing, so we'll crouch for this one. Alright, now, what we're going to do is drop this rabbit here so that we don't stink, and we're going to come back for it after we check over here for more rabbits. Now, if there are more rabbits, yeah, I see one skipping and hopping right down there. Alright, we got another. Now, let's take a little peek just to see if I can't see another one. But I don't think there is another. If there is, it makes no sense to just sit here looking for it the whole time. Let's try to go back up the way we came. There might be more rabbits over that way toward the fire tower, but I think we've done well enough on rabbit hides, and they're going to give us a whole bunch of guts that we can work with, so let's not overdo it. We're going to want to craft our bow. Now, you know what? We can probably craft our bow at the camp office, because we harvested that deer, so there's 2 guts just sitting there ready to be used. Oh, fuck. Here comes the bear now. Let's grab that rabbit before he gets any closer. I smell something good. That fucking wolf over there is gonna smell me too. Alright, we can get back going this way. So in total, guys, that makes 7 rabbits that we've gotten. 2 here, 3 down at the pond, and 2 more that way. A good amount. We can make it work. Alright, let's get inside. And let's get these rabbits skinned. Using our hacksaw if we can, because it's much more sustainable than using our knife for every harvest.
If I can drop any of this gear.
All right. All right, guys, we're going to harvest this meat in 0.5 kilogram chunks, because apparently you can no longer get cooking experience for cooking 0.1 of something. But if you cook 0.5, apparently that still gives you experience. So we'll harvest it in half kilograms. And now, since we can't get a full... Yeah, we'll just harvest this 0.9 for the rest. Now let's check the weather. If it's still sunny, then it might be prudent for us to make some water with our mag lens. We'll take a look and at least see what the weather's looking like. Well, it's no longer sunny, but... A good strategy for staving off cabin fever, guys, just step outside, go to a windproof place, take out your bedroll, and then pass time until you start to freeze. There. I just gave myself a buffer against cabin fever, and look at that! It's sunny. We can light our fire now and try to make some water. That's good. That's good news. We'll use a piece of coal, just to make sure we can actually stay out there.
I need to drop something.
Let's see here. We don't need to research that. Oh yeah, we're about to level up anyway when we start our next fire. We'll use both of these books as fire fuel. Alright. Let's take the rest of the rabbits. Warm up just enough so that we can start the fire. Now, there's one caveat here, okay? I'm gonna stink, because I'm holding the rabbits. Let's get rid of the guts and hide that we already have. Cured rabbit pelt, 61% fresh guts. Okay, so at present, we do not stink. We have to be very meticulous about it. Magnifying lens. We don't have any tinder. Alright. I think we have some stored in here.
Need to find some place to escape.
Yep. Now we have a 95% chance of success for our fire.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright. A really good
Turned out pretty
place.
well.
A really good place to put this fire is in there, underneath the second story of it. Ugh. It works quite well. But that's also a far walk. Alright, let's start producing water now. Collect a rabbit. An hour, huh? Alright, well, we gotta do it. And that water might still be sitting there when we're done. Yep. With 2 minutes left. Now, this is kind of the complex part here. I do stink. Let's cancel. We didn't start preparing more water. Yeah, there is no safe way to do this, so you pretty much just have to check, and every time you harvest guts or meat, you have to immediately drop them. So that whatever is coming your way might stop, you know? And this, my friends, is how you juggle cabin fever. Shit, I kind of wish I harvested 0.8 off that last one. Now we have to do a whole animation for just 0.3 meat. But we'll also, you know, we'll just, yeah, okay. We'll get the guts at the same time. Reducing the strength of your scent makes a lot of difference when you're doing this. I hear something. What is that? Yeah, bear's coming. He will walk all the way up here and fuck me up. If I let him. So let's head inside. Drop these guts and hides. And then just keep at it, you know? Keep going. Now, with the bear there, that does kind of change things, but he's going away. So, yeah, we'll give this a try. We'll have to wait till this batch is done, though. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked up the, Is the bear? Yeah, I think the bear's having a nap over there, dude. That's so weird. I had no idea they could even do that. Anyway, it looks like we've outlived the usefulness of this fire. We'll take these inside and finish them in there.
Gotta go.
We did get some more water out of that. Alright, that's another one fully harvested.
My energy is just disappearing.
Alright, we'll finish the last rabbit first thing in the morning after we've rested. And for now, let's drop this meat outside. We're getting a pretty good collection of rabbit meat. And it's a relatively safe meat. We're not going to get parasites from it, certainly. Now, yeah, let's eat this. That's a full belly right there. And no food poisoning, fortunately. Now we rest.
anything right now.
Alright. We're gonna harvest this rabbit, the hide inside, and then we're gonna try to harvest the meat outside a little bit.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Carcass harvesting level 2. That's what I like to see. Progress, my friends. The march of progress. Alright, now, let's take a look over here. Just make sure nothing's coming. So the bear's way off in the distance. Alright, let's get somewhere windproof and try to harvest 0.5 kilograms. Easy peasy. Combating cabin fever, one smart decision at a time.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Now we go in here, harvest the gut while warming up. Then we go back out there, and we harvest the rest of the meat. But we have to be careful, that bear could be very close to where we are now. We'll have to look first. Skin later. Yeah, he's over there. That's... Oh, see that? You see that? He fucking turned around. You know why? Because he smelled me. He smelled the rabbit. And if I drop it, he might actually keep walking that way. Yeah. You see why I don't carry carcasses in the early game? That is exactly fucking why. Exactly. So I think he's downwind of me, and that's why that happened. We're gonna sit right fucking here, and we're gonna try to do this quick. Oh shit. I hear him. Yeah. You see that? You guys see that? He's right there. He came for me. He actually fucking gunned it for me. This would be a good time to shoot him if I had a bow. Can I get him to, like, run away? We'll try. Yeah, you like that? Fucking throw a stone at your head. You've been stoned. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone at the bear. Question is, though, where did that stone go? There it is. Anyway, you guys have seen how I handle a close call like that. You can kind of jimmy the system, you know what I mean? Alright guys, we've harvested 7 rabbits. Food-wise, we're doing way better now because we have that stockpile of rabbit meat to fall back on if we need it. We're definitely going to want to repair all of our clothing soon. All of it. And we have plenty of cloth that we can harvest to do that. Especially now that we have a knife, we could harvest pillows, but that is kind of a shitty use of your knife. But we'll figure it out. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call this episode here. But in the next episode, we are going to take a bow and we are going to start hunting bears, mooses, wolves, whatever we can to get everything that we can. Deers, you know? We're going to hunt everything that we can. And I'm very good at killing predators, so you shouldn't worry too much about me getting surprise killed in the next episode. I get safer as the game progresses, not, you know. Alright, so I'm going to annotate all of this, and we will pick things up on the morning of day 45. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. I'm noticing that the views and likes and all that, it's getting pretty good, you know? And you guys, the more you do that, the more you help me get out there and more people can see my content. Not just for the gaming. The gaming is less than half of it, but the health cookies, I want to get those out there because there are people who might not see that shit or learn that shit if they don't hear it from me, or at least it might take them another 5 or 10 years before that information finds its way to them, you know? So thank you for all the exposure that you give me, and I really hope that watching me play this game, watching me play all these games, gives you ideas for your own playthroughs and your own adventures. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next one. Rock on, take care, and peace out.